There has been a recent explosion of interest from academics across a wide range of disciplines in the use of multi-user virtual environments for education, driven by the success of platforms such as Second Life. As those platforms are used more often as environments for teaching and learning, there is increased need to integrate them with other institutional systems, web-based virtual learning environments, VLE in particular. In this presentation, I'm going to outline Sloodle, an open-source tool designed for educational purposes, which is working on integrating learning and teaching across Second Life and Moodle, one of the most popular open-source VLE. The Sloodle open source e-learning software project enables interoperability between Second Life or OpenSim and Moodle, facilitating the exchange of data between the two environments. I am an educator in the context of media and information literacy, working for the Adobe Youth Voices program in Kenya. I am envisioning the use of Sloodle in this context, where students have very little access and chance to share knowledge and learn from experts and other students from Africa and from around the world. Sloodle can be a solution to overcome distance, time differences and cost issues, and to motivate young media makers to share, co-create, and learn from each other. As a teacher, I'd like to co-create with my students different rooms and sections in each floor of the building, dedicated to different learning topics like participatory video, fiction, reportage, music videos. Inside each room or section of the building, teachers could organize lectures for script writing, filming techniques, editing, and marketing distributing, while the use of 3D objects could allow my students to put their hands on the equipment otherwise too expensive to hire and test. A clue moment for our island or building would be synchronous seminars, conferences, forums, and group work moments, otherwise impossible due to the physical distance of the participants. Inside the building, we could also organize film festival and dedicated area in order to give visibility to the young filmmakers' media products. It provides identity management simultaneously for Second Life and Moodle. It is a link between students' avatars and Moodle user accounts. Second Life automatically recognizes the visitor's identity, represents him or her as an avatar, and teleports them to the school's building. A campus can be created or learning spaces can be shared. Sloodle is an open source software and it allows development, sharing and integration of the existing features. Its first purpose is to offer teachers and students the opportunity to create a virtual architectural context to create a sense of identity and belonging. It gives its users the choice to organize the spaces in a completely different way from reality. Central to the promotion of collaboration, the sharing of experiences, ideas, solutions, and common and complementary knowledge is the integration and development between Second Life's 3D environment and the VLE Moodle communication, collaboration, and interaction instruments. Wikis, blogs, journals, forums, and chats are adopted along with social networking tools like Flickr, YouTube, Facebook, and others, and are activated and visualized in a toolbar as 3D objects within the Moodle platform. First, it provides access to a discussion in Second Life for users who, for some reasons, are unable to log into Second Life itself. Inventive users found that attaching it to the avatar allows it to record discussion during virtual field trips, a chat room that brings Moodle, Chatroom, and Second Life one together. Classroom gestures enhance interaction in Second Life by allowing users to animate their avatar in a number of ways relevant to class activities, from raising or waving a hand to get attention, to nodding off to indicate disengagement. This allows students to submit 3D projects created in Second Life to a virtual Dropbox. Instructors can review submission details in Moodle, collect coursework from the Dropbox in Second Life at their convenience and enter grades and provide feedback as normal in Moodle. My students could work in group on the realization of a media product, from the ideation to the filming and the screening, even if living in different parts of the world. Teachers as well as students can do their presentation by mixing slides, web pages and video on Moodle, websites, video, multimedia integrated. The e-learning area is configured as a personal environment where students can consult internal and external multimedia teaching resources and use online courses and material. Since the students have the opportunity to make presentation in Second Life, it's another benefit of using Sloodle that it allows to share the work done in Second Life with all the Moodle users. Sloodle offers the opportunity to organize live workshops, laboratories, lectures, tools, interactive lessons, conferences and seminars with specialists held by teachers and students, and exhibitions and events organization. Teachers can also make use of this feature, especially regarding topics too expensive or dangerous to experience in real life. I can imagine myself with my students putting hands on dolly cameras, cranes, and expensive equipment that can be rarely found in Africa. My students, for example, could use these tools to recreate famous movie locations and become in this way actors, directors, and filmmakers in order to experience the techniques that have been used for their realization. I'd like now to stress again that Sloodle can be authored by its users. Its adaptability includes all the facilities that allow the customization of the platform for the educational institution's needs, for example, the design. Its personalization aspects indicate the facilities of each individual user to customize his or her own view of the platform. Developers can produce tools which realize a particular metaphor and act as an example for users who wish to modify them, to create metaphors that are domain appropriate and to integrate Sloodle into their own personal objects. I hope teachers and students will be able to build something more to enable new learning experiences otherwise not possible with either platform individually. We need to build greater understanding on how such integrated environments can add value to teaching and learning and how they can integrate with existing and emerging pedagogies. Educators will have to embrace and adapt to those technology and discover ways to use them effectively and appropriately.